Lying leg curl is a great variation to add size to your hamstrings and to also add separation and split your hamstring muscle. The main common mistakes that I see is too much weight, guys are going too fast back and forth, the knee angle on the pad is way too low, or the angle on the pad on the bottom is way too high. First of all, I'm going to show you where your ankle angle needs to be. The ankle needs to be a little bit, if this is your ankle, the pad needs to be right behind it. Not too low on the bottom or not too high. On the pad, when you lay down, you need to overlap your knees a little bit away from the pad. So you shouldn't be right on the pad and you shouldn't be way too high in your quads. If this is the pad right here, you should be right around your knee angle. So I'm gonna show you, because this angle have different length. So right here I've set it to my own height. So that way when I lay down, my ankle just hooks right on the bottom. While right over here, what happens is the pad right here is right above my knees, not below my knees. So I lay down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you the common mistakes first. Weight's too heavy, guys are going too high, swinging their body back and forth, using the momentum to swing the weight up. But what we want to do is make sure we keep the heels almost touching so we can really feel the effects of the hamstrings coming together. And from there, we're going to curl really slow and point your toes up. So when you point your toes up, it takes you from flexing your ankles to actually get the hamstrings not contracting. So when you point your toes up and you want to come down really slow, you don't want to go all the way down, stop right about there, and you want to curl back up, squeeze, make a little stop, down really slow, breathe in, and come up at the top and squeeze. Always feel that squeeze at the top, because hamstrings is like the biceps of the leg. So you want to feel like you're doing a curl. This is actually what the lying leg curl. Up top, squeeze, come down really slow. So basically that's how you do this exercise. Do not speed up too much. Don't rush your way through it. Don't try to add too much weight, because when you add too much weight, remember, the hamstring muscle is a muscle that we don't use on a daily basis, so they're not as strong as the quad muscle. The quad muscle, we walk around every day, up and down the stairs. The hamstring is just really there for stabilization. We're not really doing hamstring curl while we're walking around or doing things around the house. But because we want a little bit more size on them, we just want to control the load coming down. Do not hyperextend your knees on the bottom, because when you do, what happens is the connection of the load to the muscle will be detached a little bit, and that this can create too much stress on the back of the knees. So make sure you train strong, train smart, don't lift too much weight. The goal is to build muscle and not to lift weight. And make sure you feel the muscle coming up and down, because the hamstring muscle, like I said, is not a stronger muscle, is not a bigger muscle. So we're just trying to add size with a little bit of contraction going back and forth.